Hey guys, my name is Andrew Ironside and I want to invite you to a free Harp webinar. Normally I do these Harp webinars, they're $350, $450, and I want to offer this one for free. Next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, we're doing a 1 hour harp training webinar for anybody interested. Even if you don't own a harp right now, borrow one, start looking for one. We can help supply one. Think about learning the harp in worship. People say to me, oh, you're fanatical about playing the harp and harp in worship. Yes, I am. Of the 23 instruments I play, it's the most amazingly anointed, the most profound instrument, and I want to see as many people as possible around the planet playing the harp in worship. In fact, I'm not going to stop until I see a harp in every church in the world. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just such a significant sound that opens people's hearts for worship. I've led worship from the guitar for years, from the keyboard for years, for decades in fact, and they're great instruments. But I'm telling you, if you play the keyboard or the guitar, take up the harp. If you're a worship leader, take up the harp. It's the most amazing instrument. So I don't want to just make this available for free. For 1 hour, we're going to teach you 3 simple truths that will actually help you play the harp in worship next weekend. You can be playing along with the worship team next weekend, which is just an amazing thing. We had Sam Steiner do our harp webinar with us recently, and the very next Sunday I actually happened to be in his church in Maruya, southern New South Wales. And he was playing the harp in church that Sunday with me 3 days after the webinar had finished. So there are some simple things. We're going to give you 3 things. There's a lot of things we could teach you, but we're going to give you 3 things that you can start working on. And actually, if you have a harp in your hands, play it next Sunday in church. We're going to teach you things like how to use the harp with technology. Like the technology available that goes with a harp these days actually makes it sound so contemporary, so powerful, so big, so massive. And you don't have to play a lot, just play a little bit and it sounds incredible. We're going to teach you how to play with confidence, even though you might not know a lot yet, and you're going to go on the journey. I'm not trying to kid you. To play the harp as a solo instrument, you need to practice, you need to put a lot of time into it, but I'm talking about playing along with the worship team in a worship environment. It's so simple. It really is so simple. So how to play with confidence, like how to actually do that with confidence, even though you might not have a lot of skills or tools in your hands, how to do it confidently. We're also going to teach you some little tricks, some little tips that I've learned along the way. So I've had the privilege of playing the harp for 7 or 8 years now, and it's the most amazing instrument. I wish I'd discovered it decades ago. And I just know all the hard work I've put in as a worship leader to try and get people to engage in worship. And I'm telling you, the minute you start playing the harp and then leading them in a simple worship song, the band starts to support you and lift the worship, people respond. Like it opens something in the spirit realm. It opens something in their hearts that helps them connect with God. And I want thousands more musicians around the world to experience this like I'm experiencing it. It's truly, it's something powerful that I want you to grab a hold of. So in this free webinar, we're going to teach you 3 simple things, and you're going to go away with some tools in your hands straight away and go, I can do this, I can grow. Then we'll give you some more steps to grow, some more tools and information that you can keep growing with and get confidence to actually stand up there and play by yourself. That's a goal. So we're not trying to teach you how to read music, how to play in an orchestra. We want to give you some tips on how to play along with the band without any music in front of you, how simple that it really is. If you've never played an instrument before, the harp is one you want to pick up. The harp is one you want to play. Again, it's so simple. Click on the link, reserve a seat now. We've only got 12 spots, all right? So click on the link, get in there first, and if we have too many, we'll follow up with some other ones in following Wednesdays. But this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. here, Australian Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be having this webinar. I think that's about 6 a.m. in New York. So I apologize for the Americans. You might have to be up early, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. For a free training, 1 hour training webinar live, I'm going to be giving you these simple tips. I want you to encourage you, put the effort in, click on the link, reserve your seat, get there, do whatever it takes, put some priorities, set your alarm extra early, get up. For those that are in Australia, 8 o'clock is quite an easy time on a Wednesday night to actually join the webinar. So reserve your seat right now. Look forward to seeing you.